Okay, welcome back. New season, time for a new run. And this time we're gonna make it last for quite a while longer. Planning on making this recording session be a lot longer. That way I can just cut it up into pieces more easily. So, my goal with this world is to move very slowly. I don't want to do a lot of traveling around or a lot of whatever. I want to stick to one area for a bit and then only relocate to a different area when I feel like it. Just want to take it nice and slow. Further, this is the mark of Season 1, which is why we're doing a new Minecraft world, not the old one. So what's the goal with Season 1? I don't know. I don't plan on switching to Minecraft world every season, quote unquote, but I just wanted to start a new one, you know. Plus, it lets us talk about new beginnings and whatnot, and what that means. So, recently I've been working a job, just a little temp job. It was not great, but, you know, it was something, and I got some extra cash. Just to get me through the summer until I can start grad school, where I have my assistantship. This is all new. I'm restarting school, fresh plate. I'm like just beginning again, basically. That's what it feels like to me. I'm sure that's not really what it is, in the grand scheme of things, but to me it feels like a new chapter. As such, I wanted my YouTube to reflect that. Last time, it was a much more somber note, being that I was just graduated, or was just about to graduate. So I felt weird and lost and kind of hopeless. But now, I feel more in tune, more focused. I have a lot of hopes right now. That's why we went with Season 1, instead of like calling it a different thing. Because Season 1 makes it sound as though we're starting anew, right? Consider everything before that to be the pilot, I guess. You know? Selling it to myself. And now I'm like, you know what? I liked it a lot. I need to get back to it. So, I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can, you know, to really hit home and say, see, look, I tried my best. That way I can be happy with myself. That should hopefully continue at least to the end of summer. So that should be at least 2 to 3 months of non-stop content. I just don't like calling it content, but in a sense I am doing content. Because I'm going to be playing other things besides just, you know, yapping and whatnot. I actually want to stream as well. Speaking of, if you're watching this the day it comes out, I should be streaming this evening. I'm gonna be streaming Minecraft at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I should be doing a Minecraft stream, and it'll be in the same world. That'll be fun. I haven't decided how it's gonna look. I might invite some people, might not. I don't know. Depends on what I feel like when I get to it. Or what y'all think. basically, it's just meant to be a relaxing time. So, yeah, we're gonna play Minecraft. We're gonna yap and talk. I've kind of decided that this is where I kind of want to be. I like this little area. It's cozy enough. But I'll also be doing other streams. I'm gonna stream Destiny on Tuesdays, Warframe on Wednesdays, and then a different stream on, I believe I've decided on Saturday. Currently I'm leaning towards Kingdom Hearts, but I might do other things as well. And I might do other little streams throughout the week as well, or I might just upload little edits and whatnot. I guess y'all can let me know if you think I should do it on another channel, but I always am of the opinion that if you're here to watch, you're not here because of specific content, you're here because I'm a person who is interesting. So I'm not gonna separate it. I don't really want to, but if y'all think it's a lot better of an idea, then I'll do that. But I don't know if I think that's the right path for me. But we'll find out. We will certainly find out. Anyways, oh, I want to talk to y'all about this. I made a bad sandwich. It was not good. Just a couple moments ago. I made a veggie sandwich the other day and it was delicious. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make another one today. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So instead of, I wanted to use cream cheese, right? That was the good idea. That was the good part. The issue is that when I went to go grab like paprika, I grabbed the wrong one, wasn't thinking, and before I knew it, I had cinnamon on my sandwich. And I'm like, you know what? I'll try it. Let's see if cinnamon works. Cinnamon does not work on a veggie sandwich, you know? I like took a big bite and it's like, tomato, cinnamon. Oh, why are they combining? It was not pleasant. I still finished it though. It was alright. Just don't do that. Make sure you read first and not get mixed up like me. But, no. I do like eating the veggies every so often. I recommend everyone to also eat their veggies. Hopefully y'all cannot hear that fan in the background. I'll cry. I will actually cry if when I go to edit and the fan is just blasting. Okay, I didn't think about it. Let me turn it off. Oh, I can turn it off right now. That way the audio will at least be partially saved. There's nothing worse than bad audio. Alright? And I mean that. If someone's audio is bad, then it makes the whole experience worse. Video is whatever. I could crank this to like some terrible video and y'all would be like, it's whatever. We still got the yapper. We'll be fine. But yeah. So I also wanted to ask y'all how y'all are doing, you know? It's summer, and I'm taking a little bit of a break before I get back to doing stuff. I'm looking into some more work in July before I start my assistantship, just in case. Because I need to be able to afford stuff if anything goes wrong. Plus, I had plans on buying the Destiny DLC, and that cost a pretty penny. Oh, you might have read my blog. I didn't talk about it on this channel. I'll link it to it in the description, but I have blogs. I have 2 up right now, and that's another thing I want to get doing more, because that's another thing I enjoy. The 2 blogs I've written on are how to analyze live service games, and I'm actually planning on doing a larger video covering it. But I picked 2 specifically, being Warframe and Destiny, being both games that I like play, have thoughts on. The thing is that live service games are in a pickle to analyze because they're always evolving and changing, and whereas like one setting or DLC will be about like one specific theme, the other one will not at all, and that poses some interesting pickles to handle. I think I'm going to settle down here. So that's the question. It's turning night a lot faster than I thought. Well, you know what that means. Time to dig a hole. But yeah, it feels like it's time for a set of new beginnings to think about in terms of the summer and making stuff. Excited. I'm really excited to make new stuff. I feel like I've been dying inside, not making anything. So it's gonna be fun. I also can't wait to do Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite game series of all time, and I thought it'd be good to make some videos on that. Part of what I've been doing as well has been revisiting a lot of the old readings. I like briefly skimmed when I was in school, or I didn't give enough time to. And so I was thinking about making a video on that. I think I will. Haven't decided yet. Okay, let's put it like this. When I make a video, right now, all I'm thinking about is how can I make this an interesting story or discussion, right? What ideas can I share that'll say something interesting? So I don't mind doing these Minecraft videos is because I yap and I always end up finding something worthy of discussion. But I can't just do like studying Japanese for 2 weeks, you know, unless it has like a specific idea behind it. By the way, yeah, I do study Japanese. I do find it fun. I like learning other languages. But like I tried for that for a little bit, and the whole time I'm thinking, man, what's the point? What's the end goal with this video? And in the end, I couldn't think of one. It just felt like I was just doing it as like a challenge video, and like I feel like if I tried to make up one, I'd be lying, and I didn't want to do that. So that got dropped quickly. And you know, I'm sure other YouTubers don't think that hard about it. You know, they just make the content that you can pour into your mouth, right? Like slop. But I just think it's really important to like make something that you like. So all the videos that are currently up, I'm happy of. In one way or another, I'm happy. Even if I think like there is a lot of work that could have been improved, such as the New Year's video, I think all of them are good in their own way. And they all say something and all do something differently. And I think that's good. I think that's important. I think a lot of people forget how important it is to make something that means something to you. We're, especially as people who like to make art. Let's use the term artist, right? You get trapped in this idea of like, I have to do this for an audience. I have to make this to get this. You know, I need to make this to get fame. I need to post that to get money. I need to do that to do that. And like, you lose focus of making something for you, which is really important to me. I think that's one of the most important things you can do, is make something for yourself. And I don't want to fall into that hole. I could already have felt myself getting close to that hole when I was literally just a couple months ago. So I deliberately going out of my way to avoid doing that, because I think that's the only way I can live truly to myself and truly honor what I believe. Then again, making art's complex, you know? Maybe you're good at it and you just kind of do it just to do it. And you don't really care about the artistic meaning or how important it is to you. You're actually literally just doing it for a paycheck. And like the thing is I don't even think you're wrong to do that. To like live like that. You know? Because like I get it. Let's put it like this. I don't have much of a passion for teaching. But I can recognize that it's something I'm fairly good at. Which is why I'm going to be a professor. Right? I don't care much for it. You know, I get that it's a respectable position. And that a lot of people... What the flip? It's interesting. I get that it's like a respectable position and that people always talk about like how it's important. And okay, well this is all waterlogged. I get that people talk about how it's a really important job to do and whatnot, but I just never felt like that calling that you see a lot of other people feel towards teaching. That like drive. Why I definitely don't want to teach like high school. It's not worth it, you know. Trust me, I was a substitute. Was not worth it. It was not fun. It did not leave me feeling particularly fulfilled. So I'm very happy that I don't care much to go do that. But I don't want to diss people who do. So yeah, I am going to be a professor just for the cash. And I don't think that's a problem. Right? And obviously, if this ended up working out, would I still go off to be a professor? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I never thought about that. I'll tell you what, though. I definitely probably be happier. But I don't think you're sabotaging yourself by just chasing what you're good at, even if you don't particularly like it. I think it puts you in a different position than it does for most people, though. Of where you're like, I'm good at this, but I don't care for it. And I think that could lead to some problems. But I would imagine that, you know, you could be able to handle it, right? That there'd be steps you can take to handle that as a problem and make sure that you don't fall into any traps, I suppose. But, I don't know, it's a complicated thing. We live in a capitalistic society. But, I'm not gonna lie, if we lived in a world without money, would I still go off to be a teacher? Probably, I'm not gonna lie. I'm good at it. Part of why I actually started a YouTube channel is because I wanted to help teach, I suppose, to help people realize things about themselves or the world around them. I think it's important. And I think I have a little knack for it. Even if I don't care for it and I would rather just sit around and read all day. Play video games and read. That's the dream. That's the real dream. And yap. They call me the yapper. Because I like to talk. They call me the modern day Aristotle. Or not Aristotle, Socrates. The modern day Socrates. Recently, me and my girlfriend have actually been reading philosophy books, like a little book club thing. I think she started it to entertain me, but I think she's liking it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have her on as a guest and we can chat about the philosophy, and y'all can tell me, oh, she hates this. But no, she seems to be enjoying it. My pickaxe keeps breaking. I don't want to make another... Ugh, I'm looking at the crafting table right here. But we'll see. I would love to have guests on to just talk about important things or not so important things. It depends. Just depends on how they feel and how I feel and whatnot. Did I finally found a cave? Yay! It's time to go caving. That was the whole goal. Okay. There we go. This is an interesting spot to start out with. It's a big cave. Oh, that hurt. Ugh, maybe I should have made a shield. I had the wood for it. This should give me enough iron to make a pickaxe, and I should head back. And it might be day by now. I think it should be day. Cool. Oh god, I forgot. I'm gonna have to do a video next week. Ooh, that's gonna be fun to do, huh? I have ideas. I'll probably try and pick the shorter one. Maybe I'll do analyzing my favorite video games. At least that way I already know what games I'm just going to record, and I can just have those in the background while I yap. Right? Instead of trying coming up with some like specific shots I want to do, like I want to do with my end of month video. Which is going to be a much harder affair, but I think I would like it. I have a very specific vision for that, and I want to make sure it comes out the exact way I want it to.